Okay, cool. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for showing up. So the basis of this call is because Madan said that you guys need a little bit help on the trading side as far as getting started for newbies. Madan, if you want to unmute yourself, you felt that there's not really, the company doesn't provide a good way for newbies to get started, or what was your concern?
Yeah, because once we start joining,
Yeah.
like we just need a very basic guidance, like, okay, this is the way, that's the process, this is the one, that's the one. We are very used to, like, even if we have the tools,
Yeah.
Someone just need, okay, this is the tools, okay, this is the way, because this is very like a totally new for us.
Okay, perfect. So number one, let me just go ahead and share my screen. Okay, this is where you're going to be spending most of your time on the education side. So wow.brules.com. So you want to make sure you know that address. I'll go ahead and throw it into the chat box here. Okay, so you want to bookmark that because that's where your education back office is. Now, when you come over here to the Academy, please keep in mind that different courses will be available to people based on what package they pick. So somebody that's on the bronze package might not have everything that's available. They might have a little padlock. If there's a lock, that means that that's on a higher pricing package. Now, anybody that's on gold prime, they obviously get everything. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know if anybody runs into any problems over there, is to let them know that, hey, your package only includes certain things. So I would tell people to, definitely go Forex Basics first. Any of the basics classes are good. Now, as far as live sessions, come over here to live stream. Okay. It'll show you, who's coming up next. Now, for Forex Basics, I recommend Justin Adams, and I also recommend Jeff Kirkland. It's a great place to start. So when you click on it, it shows you that Justin's next class is in 3 days. But you don't have to wait because they record every single session. Now, all of these classes that say Forex Basics, they're pretty much all the same. But the reason why you want to continue watching them is just because he's teaching the same. The market is always changing, right? He could be looking at a different pair. So every time you watch one of these, you're going to learn something new, even if it is the basics classes. He might be teaching the same thing. However, with repetition, by hearing the same things over and over, you'll become better at it. If it doesn't say Forex Basics, then he's going over a specific subject matter, like the power of two patterns, using your daily levels, identifying rejection. So these are all really, really good, supply and demand, and it just kind of goes on and on. So the first thing I want you to do is watch a couple of the basics videos, maybe 3, just to kind of familiarize yourself with how he trades and how he teaches. And then you can do the same thing. You can always go to educators. You can pick whichever educator you want. Let's go to Jeff. As you can see, he teaches Forex Basics. He teaches Forex Advanced. Once you've got the basics under control, then you can go ahead and try to watch an advanced video and see what he has to teach over here. Okay, so over here, he's working with more advanced students. These people have been trading for a little while. They understand the terminology. They're just trying to become better traders. Now, if you're still learning terminology in the basics, then please stay with the basics classes, okay? Now, down here, there's some recordings of actual sessions. When the New York session is actually live, and he's actually giving out signals. So it's like a 2-part process because he's educating you, but at the same time, if he sees a trade setup, he'll let people know, hey, go ahead and get in on this trade. Same thing. I think all of you are on gold packages or gold prime, or I don't know if you guys are all on gold prime, but let me just assume that you're all on gold prime. That'll open up the indices as well. So like if you wanted to watch Miss J, right here, both of these packages are premium. So like if you wanted to get her German 30 classes. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen, but this woman is absolutely phenomenal at trading this one thing. She makes her living off trading this one pair. So the reason why I want to tell you that, let me just look at the chat box. Somebody says, yes, we are. Okay, perfect. Thank you. The reason why I want to tell you that is there's so many different possibilities. There's so many combos, right? You have all these different combos with the US dollar. Those are your major pairs, right? Then you have all of those other pairs matched together aside from the US dollar. Then you have more of your minor pairs. Then you even have exotic pairs. You don't have to worry about that. When you're just getting started, I would recommend, and make sure to write this down, I would recommend these 4 pairs to start with because they have the most action and you're going to be able to have the most opportunities. For the US time zone, so in the US morning time, you want to trade euro versus US dollar. You also want to trade the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. At nighttime in the US, which would be about probably evening time in Australia, you want to trade the British pound versus the Japanese yen and the British pound versus the US dollar. Those 4 pairs, you don't really need to trade anything else. Now, if you want to trade the Australian dollar because it makes sense on your time zone, that's fine. Just understand the Australian, the New Zealand, the Swiss franc, those ones aren't going to move as much. I mean, the Australian moves a little better than the other 2, but stick to those 4 pairs. So let me just go ahead and write that down in the chat box. So EU, UJ, GJ, and GU. Okay, those are the 4 pairs that are going to move the fastest. I want you guys to focus on Forex before you get into indices, because Miss J and Justin and Ronaldo, they move very, very fast. You have to get through advanced sessions before you can even come over here. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it. You should still go and watch a session. It's still good for you, but I don't want you guys attacking indices, especially with real money. If you're going to do indices, play with it in demo. Same thing with Freddie. If you guys want to trade gold, all Freddie does is trade gold. That's it. Every single class he does is pretty much about gold, and he's a master of trading this one thing. That doesn't mean that him and Miss J cannot trade other things. They've just become so proficient at this one thing that they decided that, hey, there's other teachers that are teaching all these classes. I'm going to teach German 30 classes. I'm going to teach gold classes. Now, gold is pretty good. I mean, as you've seen, some of the people in the group that are more advanced traders, they love to trade gold. So if that's something you want to do, you can do that as well. Now, we also have a schedule over here. Okay, so if you guys want to attend any classes, obviously it'll be in your normal time zone. Go ahead and just mark it down. Like I said, I would recommend, as of right now, only take classes from Jeff and Justin. That's it. Okay, and I'm not talking about this premium stuff. I'm just talking about Forex Basics. So let's see where is. Okay, so Jeff, here's his Forex Basics. Justin, here's his Forex Basics. The only reason I would say to attend a live class, there's 2 reasons to attend a live class. Reason number 1 is because you can ask questions and get your questions answered in real time. The second is because sometimes they'll give you a trade signal. So if you're sitting there, there's been many times where, Justin Adams has called a live trade on his session and people have made some good money on those. So feel free to unmute yourself. Do we have any questions so far?
No, that's all good, Nicholas.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, do you guys want to see how to use the app, or you guys already know how to use the apps?
Yeah, I already know how to use the app, but yeah, I think Madan and Sarita also know about these things. But yeah, Sarita and Madan, if you have any, the questions, if you have any things regarding using the apps, you can just ask to the Nicholas.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log in from my phone as well. That way I can show you the apps too. Let me let myself into the.
Yes, we can do the copy and paste from the SIF to MT4 and then.
Okay, well, just for the purposes of the recording, let me go through it. That way, if you have somebody new on the team, it's already explained. So I think that'll be good. So let me just go ahead and share my screen. Let me open up my broker account and let me open up the Shift app. Okay. Oops, I need to make myself a co-host. All right, so everybody is familiar with MetaTrader 4. Maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of tips and tricks. I don't think it's anything that, crazy, but you come up here to the plus, your indices are going to be over here. If you don't have them already, German 30 will be in this area, US 30 will be in this area, NAS, S&P, those are the ones we'll probably use the most. Like I said, there's exotic pairs too, like the euro versus the Hong Kong dollar. I've been trading that a little bit lately. The euro versus the Turkish lira. Now, when do you get to trade those? You really shouldn't unless you see something in the news about that country and that there's something happening. So usually I have friends that are advanced traders and they'll give me some tips and say that, hey, you know, you should add this pair because it's going to be moving this week. But otherwise, I just stick to the ones I told you about. And then, of course, there's crypto over here. So if you have Relic, or sometimes our educators will even drop a crypto signal on Shift, but I think they're not going to do that too much because they want to put that on Relic. But let's just say they called a trade on Bitcoin or Doge. You could even take that trade over here. You don't have to take it on Binance. And of course, metals, the two metals you're going to play with the most, gold and silver. And the only people I know that trade silver are Sean and Marcus, the ones that do the sessions in the morning, and Pips in pajamas at night. They like to trade silver as well. But otherwise, you can click on this pencil. You can move these around and alphabetize them. Okay. Now, let's go into the app. So let's see, do we have anything? Okay, so, you know, for the purposes of anybody that just gets this video and they're brand new, let's just say that where it says plus 13, let's just say it was 0. The trade just started, or maybe it's like 5 or so pips plus or minus. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to GPB USD. I'm going to trade it. Change that. I'll go over pips in just a second. Okay, and let's just say I'm going to go for take profit 2. I'm going to go for 50 pips. That way I get a 1-to-1 return, right? Because my stop loss is 50, right? So we have to think about this from a risk management perspective. Why would I sacrifice 50 pips to only make 20, right? So you're going to want to analyze it a little bit and say, I should at least go for 50 pips, maybe 100 pips. Okay, come over here, paste, and it was a sell. We're in the market. Okay, now let's just say I wanted to open multiple lot sizes. If I wanted to open another lot on the same pair, I could just click it over here, press the little plus sign, and I could do the same trade again. I could just sell it again. Okay, and I can go back after the fact and I can go edit this. So I can say, okay, I'm going to use the same stop loss, but this time I'm going to go after 200 pips. So I'm going to go for take profit 4. Okay, now there's something also that's called a partial. Okay, this is a little bit more advanced. Maybe you guys already know it, but let's just say that this trade was in profit and I didn't want to cancel the whole trade, but I wanted to maybe take half the profit out. I'll go here, I'll click on the little check mark and see how it says $0.101 a pip. Well, if I change that to 0.05, 50 cents a pip, I can close half the trade out. Okay. And look, the other half is still running at 0.05. So that's a partial. So sometimes people will just put a big lot size and take partials, or sometimes they'll open up multiple lot sizes. So you've seen both examples. You've seen how to open up a second lot, and you've also seen how to take a partial. Okay. And now going back to the Shift app, like I said, Shiftpedia is cool. This is a brand new feature. If you're on a live session and somebody says a word and you're like, I do not know what that word means. It's like he said something about two-way price. It's like, okay, I know exactly what it means now. I know where the source is. See where it says source Baby Pips? Baby Pips is an excellent website to get some more Forex knowledge. And then you come over here. Let's see, you go to your mastery. Over here, these first videos are how to use this app, how to set it up, how to set up brokers, how to take trades. And then we have Forex Mastery over here. So this is different than what you have in the back office with WOW. In the back office with WOW, you're actually taught by the educators. There's classes, live sessions. This is more for quick reference. If you're like, oh, you know, I need to know about long and short. So I can click on that and watch that 3-minute video without having to leave the app. And another reason that that's good is because, as you know, we also have a rookie package for people in developing countries, whether it's Nepal, India, Nigeria, whatever the case may be. They actually have special pricing. The only thing that they get is this app, but they get it for $99 one time and $49 a month. It doesn't pay very much in volume. That's why we don't promote it too much. But, you know, at least they have the Shift app and they have the education that's inside there. So that'll get them started. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. Like I said, all of the apps are built exactly the same way. So if you wanted to take this trade on German 30, you could do the exact same thing. And the only difference is NFX. Did you guys want to go over NFX, or that's not of interest to you?
Yes, please, Nicholas.
Okay, so NFX is different than regular Forex. It's Nitro Forex, which is our special word for binary options trading. So what does that mean? As you saw with Forex and indices, we have the take profits, we have the stop loss. So we're trading to achieve targets, okay? Now those targets can take minutes, they can take hours, they could take days, they could take weeks. It just depends what you're going after. But when it comes to Nitro Forex, you're still trading the same currency pairs, but you're trading against time. So if you look at this trade right here, it is a 1 minute trade. So at the end of 1 minute, whatever the number is, if your number is better than the number that you entered at, you win the trade. If it's worse, then you lose the trade. But here's the cool thing about binary. Before you get into the trade, you already know how much you can win, how much you can lose, and how long it's going to take. So those things are predetermined, which is pretty fun. With that said, let me show you something on the computer. I'm going to show you two things. Actually, I'm going to show you Oracle, and I'm going to show you binary. So let me go ahead. Okay, let me just log into my demo account here. Okay, so this is binary cent. There's different binary brokers out there. This is the one that I choose to do business with. So the first thing you want to do is put your fixed time on. What does that mean? Fixed time means the 1 minute doesn't start until I enter the trade. If this fixed time is off, then the deadline is already predetermined. Whenever you get in, that's how much time you have left. So if you want a fresh counter, you got to do this. Otherwise, it's going to have a predetermined counter. Okay, so let's just say it was a $2 trade. Okay, so 1 minute. Now, when we come over here to this side, you really want to try to trade pairs that are 70% or higher. Unfortunately, right now, nothing is a 70% because this is a bad time of the day. There's not enough volume in the market because right now is when the United States session just closed and the Australian session is about to open. So at the end of the session, at the beginning of a new session, there's not too much going on. There's not too much volume in the market. But let's see what's the highest one we can find. I thought I saw one that was 67, did I not? Yeah, 67. Okay, so USD JPY. Now, I'll come over here to Oracle. So anybody with the gold package or higher, they'll get Oracle. Okay, so let's look at Three Sisters. So Three Sisters and Pulsar, these are the two for binary. They're based on shorter time frames. This one is based on the US 30, and then these two are Forex scanners. All right, so now I come over here. Let's go to JPY. All right, so let's go look at it on a 1 minute chart. Oh no, that's the wrong pair. USD JPY. Okay. All right, so now we're in the USD JPY. This is the 1 minute chart. Okay, so now if I look at this right now, like I said, I'm not an expert at this. I'm just kind of showing you how the materials work. So basically, if you look over here, you see that the candles are underneath the three lines. So we are in a seller's market until this candle penetrates and it starts building outside of here, then we'd be in a buyer's market. So right now, I would say we're still in a seller's market. I don't know if the market is closed right now, but we can go ahead and just take a sell and see what happens. Well, let's see. Okay, so now we're in the market. So in that 1 minute, I need to finish below this line. If I finish below this line, it's a win. If I finish above, it's a loss, but it's already predetermined that I'm risking $2 to win $1.34. So if I win, I get my $2 back, plus I get my $1.34 as well. Okay, so let me just check something real quick. Okay, have you guys done binary? Are you following this?
Yes,
Thinking
Nicholas,
to do
I'm
it,
just starting. Oh, yeah, Sarita, you can go.
Yeah,
first.
you go ahead.
Yes, I'm just starting, but yeah, but I feel like it's very annoying, that to wait all the time. We have to, the stand by, and then we have to wait the entry point. And I'm using race option. Sometimes we can get the entry point, and then sometimes we not the like, okay, oh, you win, congratulations, congratulations.
It's a demo account, but see, I mean, and the reason why is because I saw that we are below here, so it's
Yeah,
hitting this
yeah,
line. See, it's having trouble passing this line. So I said,
yeah.
chances are, this is a very big candle right here, right? When you see a
Yes.
big candle like here, it's probably going to run out of momentum at some point. So I mean, I got lucky. I didn't do anything magic there.
In binary cent, we can use even demo account as well.
After you pay them, if you pay them and you open up account, then they'll open you. They just want to make sure you're serious because they don't want to open up a bunch of demo accounts. So as long as your regular account is funded, ask customer service and they'll open you a demo account.
Okay, yeah. I opened my account in race option, and then it's very, I feel like it's very annoying. We have to stay, they stand by to wait for the entry point. Is that the same thing in binary cent as well? Do you have any option like that we can just put the like a buy limit and sell
Oh,
limit
no,
in?
yeah. Only on pocket options you can do limit orders.
Yeah, in a pocket option we can do limit. Yeah, okay, that's the good things. That's why I recommend to my the friend like Sarita and Madan, you can open the the in pocket option. Okay, you don't need to stay all the time
I
wait for
wouldn't do
the
it though. I wouldn't do
So we
it.
don't need to wait, is it?
The reason why is because
yeah, but in race option we have to be we have to stand by to wait for the entry point to get the entry point, and once we get the entry point, then only we can place the order.
true, but you have to understand that there's this thing called broker manipulation too. And if too many people are placing orders, then the brokers already know where the money is at. And that's how you have broker manipulation. Like every once in a while, you'll take a trade and at the very last second, you'll get spiked out and you lose. It's because the brokers can do that. I mean, there's really, and that's why, I mean, one of my friends, he's a really good trader and he not even in regular Forex, he does not believe in pending orders. But then I have other people that all they do is pending orders. So it just depends on you. If pocket options does demo, I don't know if they do, or you can
pocket option also does demo. Yeah,
perfect.
I know that.
Then test it out in demo first and see what your win.
Yeah, you can test it. Yeah, that's thing.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's why I can't do I really can't do good in like a race option, because if I wait for one peer to get entry, and then I didn't really get the entry point, and then I'm gonna miss the another peer, like that things is happening in my case. That's why.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so yeah. So like on this one, we got lucky. I got in on this candle and it went down, but look, the next few candles went up. But
yeah.
Okay, so hang on one second. Let me just mute you out for a second. All right, thank you. Because there's a little bit of background noise there. So I just want to make sure that people that get the recording, they're able to hear everything. Aside from that, Madan, is there anything else that you are having any confusion with? Everything good now, or let me know what you might need help with.
Yeah, this would be make us on the right way. So
a little bit hard to hear you. Can you speak up just a little bit?
Don't confuse with here and there, so we can focus it only take the basics from only the few educators and these things. Can you tell a bit more about the options? Sorry, because when we put the trade, so we need to have an account on a binarysense.com.
Oh, hey, Rupa, mute, please. Madan, I still can barely hear you. It's very low for some reason.
Sorry, with the binary option, is that what we're gonna use with the binarysense.com? Is that the different one, right?
I mean, there's different. There's race options. There's binary cent. There's different brokers out there. If you guys want to use a binary cent, I'll give you my link. That's the one I prefer. I know Sabi prefers race options, and some other people prefer other ones too. So it's whatever you want. I mean, some people that binary is kind of their living, they have multiple brokers. You know why? Because race options might be paying 75% on one pair when binary cent might be paying 65%. So obviously you're going to take the one that pays higher, right? So it doesn't hurt to have two brokers.
Okay. So race option is the best one, is it?
No, I don't know. I don't use it, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm using the race option, Sarita, but
I
because
think
Sabi
we
didn't-
use Madan and me use pocket option, I think. So we can make demo account and we don't need to wait for the
Yeah,
entry point.
Sabi
Isn't it?
Didi has recommended me to use the race
Okay.
option. That's why I already opened, my
So
account in race option.
let me ask a question. For those of you using pocket options, when you're taking these pending order trades, has it been working out in your favor?
No, I actually haven't used it.
Okay.
I'm thinking to open, yes.
Okay, so yeah, once you start using it, just let me know because I'm curious to see how it works out.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. And then
So
Nicholas, we are also the really curious and then eager to the learn about our the really cap like the crypto because we haven't got any idea. We haven't got the like
Zero idea. That's why we
yeah,
couldn't
we are in a zero level,
start it.
that's why because we are wasting our the signal of the the relic. That's why we are we all are in gold package.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just share my screen. Okay, so number one thing, remember, crypto is for long-term investment, right? I mean, you can get in very cheap and like, look at this one, 100% return. So let's just say you put $100 worth of this coin. Well, you would have made $100 by now. So it works pretty much the same way. I want you guys to all create an account with Binance.com because they have the most options. They have the most coins. Okay. Now, I haven't done this yet because Binance.com is not available to Americans. I mean, we'll have to use VPS and all that. But anyways, this new thing called Assist, if you hook up your Relic to your Binance account, then anytime you want to take a trade, just press Assist and it'll send it straight to Binance. You don't have to log in. Otherwise, same thing. You can just log into Binance and just copy and paste your signals. Okay. Any other questions about Relic?
Yeah, okay. While you hear Nick, I have already application and Binance application as well. So can we test it? Then I can show Sarita and Rupa as well if they have any issue later.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tested it yet. I don't know how the assist works because, like I said, Binance.com isn't available to U.S. citizens right now. But yeah, so let me see if anybody on the team has set it up, or maybe we can get on another call with Sabi. That way she can set it up too. Because like I said, you guys have the option to use Binance.com.
Yeah, we have an option for Binance here.
Yeah, so that's right. So definitely, you don't have a Binance account currently?
No, I have a Binance account, but I don't know how to use it. I just created an account yesterday.
I mean, I could show you the basics. I don't know how Assist works, but if you want to share your screen, I can show you the basics of how Binance works.
Okay.
Are you on your computer?
The Binance is on the mobile phone, but I'm in the computer. How can I connect it?
No, that's fine. You could just log into Binance from your phone if you want. Do you have the app or the web browser?
Yeah, I have an app.
Okay, so let me stop. Okay, so you can go ahead and share your screen when you're ready. Whoa, that didn't sound good. Give me 1 minute, okay? I'll be right back.
Madan sir,
Ajay?
if you don't know how to use buy limit and stop limit in Shift, when we copy paste in from Shift, you can ask with Nicholas, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's very important when we put the trade.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, Sarita, what did you say?
I asked with I told to Madan, if you don't know how to use buy limit and stop limit when we trade, copy paste from Shift to MetaTrader. Yeah, ask with Nicholas. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, once Madan shares his screen, I'll show him how to do it.
Yep.
Nick, actually, I'm logging on the laptop computer, and then I'm trying to connect that one on the mobile phone to share the screen because I have a Binance in my mobile phone.
Okay. Just, yeah, let me know when you're in the waiting room and I'll let you in. And then just make sure to, when you log in from the computer, when it says to connect the audio, don't connect the audio. Otherwise you'll get the feedback noise. So just stay on the phone for the audio and just share your screen from the computer. Yeah. Sarita, did you have any other questions while we wait?
What's that layering? Like sometimes when the Forex Mafia, send a signal when we copy paste and those things, and it again send some with numbers and says, do the layering, guys. What's that layering? If you don't
Sarita,
mind to tell me.
okay,
Hi.
I'll explain about layering. Okay.
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 Thank you.
You don't need to worry about it because they just let the Nicholas to show how to the use the Binance. Yeah, are you going to show how to use the Binance, Nicholas?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Say again.
Are you going to show how to use the Binance?
Yeah,
Or what is-
on Madan's
Okay,
computer.
yeah. Let the Nicholas to show how to use the Binance, and then everything else other like the layering concept and
Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, Madan. So well, you have to turn off the audio on one of your devices.
yeah. Let's go.
Otherwise,
Let's go.
Madan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's still a feedback noise. So what you want to do, you want to kill the audio.
Just give me 1 sec.
I turn on the TV for my kids. That's why they're very quiet today.
But my kids are still, the same making noise and
Yeah, the reason is Nicholas recording this session. That's why.
yeah. Just let the Nicholas to show how to use the Binance, and then everything else like the about layering concept, and then the buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell limit. I'm gonna teach you guys, okay?
Yep. Oh, good luck.
Yes.
All right. Madan, go ahead and unmute one of your devices. You're still muted on both devices, so we can't hear you. Okay, one device is gone. Let me ask you to unmute yourself. Don't know where he went. Let's see. Yeah, unmute.
Yeah.
There
You hear
you
me?
go. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and move the screen to the side so you can get to your desktop. Okay, go to Binance.
Yeah.
Do you have any money in the Binance or not right now?
There should be something on a wallet.
Okay, so like even if we did a $1 trade, at least I can show you how it works. Okay,
yeah.
So go ahead and open your Relic app. Let's find something.
So there is some balance on the USDT. You can see it, right?
Yeah, $143. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go to Relic.
Okay, let's look for something cheaper because that's $6 a coin. Let's look for something that's like I think Algo is under 1 cent. So ALGO. Keep going. You'll see it. it'll be like 5 down. Keep going, keep going. There it is.
ALGO BTC, yeah.
Yeah, do you see how it's not even 1 cent? So
Yeah.
this would be a good one to experiment on. Go ahead and click the down arrow.
Yeah.
All right. So like I said, I don't know how to do the assist part, so I don't want to spend time on that and not know what I'm doing. So let me just teach you regular copy and paste until we figure out the assist, because that feature just came out. So let's go back to Binance and let's look for algo.
Do you want to copy the TP one?
Not yet. Let's go look for algo first.
With the Binance, yeah.
Okay, so let's see, spot. Go to the top and keep scrolling. Isn't there something that says like market or something? Or scroll.
Yeah, there should be market on the bottom here.
Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, go for look for algo. Search coins at the top. Hopefully they have algo versus USDT. Then we don't have to convert anything. There it is.
Algo versus USDT,
Yep,
yeah.
the
The
first
top
one.
one, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so it is looks like $1.02 a coin. Okay, it's $1.02. So that means on the app it might be wrong. Go to the app again, because the app made it seem like it was.
I think
I think that's an error because the current price is wrong. It should be $1.02. So whenever you see things like that, you know, I would always take a screenshot and report it to corporate so they can fix it, because that's not good that the price is wrong.
Nicholas, I think that's algo BTC is the idea sent by our trader. It says like, you know, the.
Oh, because it's versus. Oh, I'm sorry, it's versus BTC.
No, it's not. Yeah, that idea is not sent by the, you know, the our trader. I think, yeah. See, by same means we don't have any, you know, the pictures of our, you know, the educators.
There is by Sam.
Oh yeah, so that could have been the artificial intelligence.
Yeah, that's artificial. Yeah, that's
okay. But anyways, so for the purposes of this demonstration, I just want to teach you how to take a trade. The reason I got confused by the numbers is I thought it was algo versus USDT. It's algo versus BTC. That's the difference. Okay. So if you want to do, let's look for something versus USDT. It'd be something cheap. Yeah.
It says DIA USDT. Can we do this one?
Yeah, you could do that one. Yeah, it's $1.91. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
So when we do this, Nicholas, we always look for the low price, is it?
No, I mean, I'm for a demonstration purpose, because Madan's going to have to use his own money, so I don't want him spending a lot on a coin.
No, yeah, that's fine. Because
I did a trade on here with eGold, and eGold at the time was like $97 a coin, but I had a feeling that within the next few years it can probably triple in value.
Okay.
So anyways, okay, so let's go to Binance and let's look up DIA versus USDT. Okay, there it is, first one.
The top one, yeah.
Okay, now what you want to do at the bottom, you want to buy. So click buy. Then it should give you, okay. Now what you want to do here, okay, so let's see where it says limit. You don't want to do a pending order because you'll be waiting forever for it to get to that number. So change limit to market. That'll be market execution. Okay, very similar to Forex.
Okay.
All right, so press OK. And you could say like USDT, you could just put like $1 in there, or just press the plus sign, see where it goes. Just keep going until if you want to buy one piece, what is it, $1.94? Maybe you could put $2 so you can guarantee you have one piece. Or if you just want a partial piece, it's up to you how much you want to buy of that coin. I think you should be able to highlight the number and just back it out.
That means we are placing our amount, Nicholas. Is that our amount total?
Yeah, so like if he's about to spend like $2, then he knows he's going to get at least one coin, right? If he spent $100, then he knows he's going to get about 50 coins. Okay, so
okay. For example, if you put $2 here, yeah, just buy DIA.
Yeah, so it's going to buy you like 1 point something coins. Okay, so go ahead and press buy.
Yeah.
They have a $10 minimum. Okay, that's up to you if you want to buy $10 worth. If you don't, but this is the process. It's very easy.
Okay, let's do it $10.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, $10 to buy the USDT, yeah?
No. $10 to buy the DIA with USDT.
Oh,
So,
DIA with USDT.
yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
Madan already has USDT in his account, so he's
Oh,
ready to
yeah,
buy.
DIA, yes. Yeah.
So the order
So I
already
did it.
went, yeah, so it already went through because there's no open orders. So go ahead and go to, let's see, go to is it fiat or spot. Go up to the top, click on fiat. Is that where it is? It's a little bit different on mobile. No, it's not over there. Go to home at the bottom. Okay, now let's see. Go to wallet at the bottom. It must be in the wallet.
Yeah, it's DIA wallet.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now, if you wanted to trade algo, then first what you have to do is you have to convert your USDT into BTC, then you can take that trade. Okay. Or if you want, if you're like, you know what, I don't care if it's versus BTC, let me just go buy this versus USDT because it's still it's still the same coin at the end of the day. But I think when it comes to the educators and stuff, there's a specific reason why they want to trade it versus BTC versus USDT.
Okay, so it's with the USDT doesn't work for all the coins, right?
No, but a lot of them it's going to be something, because just like in Forex, right? All of these currency pairs versus the US dollar. So
Okay.
that's why you're going to see a lot versus USDT, because people like trading against the US dollar because the US dollar is stable.
Okay, so we can say it's a major crypto USDT.
Correct. And USDT you're going to use more on Binance, and USDC you're going to use more on the Ethereum blockchain. So USDT, the US dollar token, they call it Tether, and USDC is a US dollar coin, they call it Celsius. Okay. And Binance even has their own. BUSD is the Binance US dollar. The whole point is this is a cryptocurrency that is based on the US dollar. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. It's called a stable coin.
Okay, so what's going to be happen the one we buy it with the DIA now? So we just leave it like that, or when we're going to close or something?
Yeah, you could, whenever it wants. Like, I mean, if you see that, hey, it went up to like $14, you could just go back and close it out. You do the same process. Like, even if you want to close it out now and take a loss, you could just go back to the same pair and sell it.
Okay, same pair.
Plus or no?
So go back to market and then put DIA at the top. I think it's already there on your search history.
Yeah, DIA. So DIA USDT.
Yep.
Click it.
And then sell.
Just put the sell.
Then change it to, it's already on market. So 100%, because you're selling 100% of your DIA.
Okay. Wait, I can see. Oh,
or if you want to sell 50%, you can sell 50% of your DIA. It's up to you. And then go ahead and
sell it. So still I can keep the 50% and just 50% still.
Yep.
Or 75 or whole of that. Okay. So it's available DIA is 5.11. Okay, sell DIA.
Oh,
okay.
It's not allowed. It might not even let you sell it because it's actually below $10 now, right? It was like $9.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but got the point. Yeah, got the point.
Yep. Cool. So hopefully that helps. We covered all 4 apps. We covered the back office. We covered Oracle. That's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I can only, I've only been trading for a few months myself. I just picked it up very quickly. Like last year when me and Seren started this in a different company, all we were doing is building a team and recruiting. It wasn't until probably like March where I actually took an interest in trading. So, but like I said, if we want to promote this business, you have to become a product of the product. So you have to spend time in the back office. And like I said, with practice, everything is going to be better. The more time you put on the charts, the more time you take trades, you can only get better from there.
Yeah, Nicholas, I just got a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't, used that Oracle app so far,
Mhm.
and yeah, can we download that Oracle like app in our mobile phone, and then what's the the point of using that Oracle? I don't know, the what we can get from the Oracle. Can
Well,
you just explain a little bit about Oracle,
yeah.
please?
So Oracle is a desktop scanner, right? So this scanner is helping you determine when to get in and out of the market. Like the thing is, we have copy and paste trading here. That's how we get customers into the business, right? But eventually,
Yes.
some people want to learn how to trade on their own. They want to become the signal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what's going to help with that. So can you log in from your mobile? Yeah, but the screen is going to be so small. I mean, you can do it if you maybe on a tablet it would be better, but on a phone screen, I think it's going to be too small. But you could try it out. I like to trade on the computer. That's just my preference. If I'm doing copy paste, then I can do it on the phone. But if I'm actually trading, I have to be on the computer. But no, this is fabulous. I actually love Oracle. It's actually one of my favorite products because I mean, it's educating you while you're on the markets, right? Because if I didn't have all of these indicators here, all I'm looking at is candles, right? So these indicators are really helping me out to understand what's happening in the market. Like you go here to Pulsar, Pulsar is even more amazing, the things it can do. So like if you're doing binary, when the purple line is on top, you're looking for more sells. When the white line, no wait, purple line's on top, you're looking for buys. When the white line is on top, you're looking more for sells. Okay. Now, how would you know how to use these? Well, we know that Pulsar and Three Sisters, we know it's for binary. So we come to Javed because Javed is our director of binary trading. Just come down here. Should be down here somewhere. Okay, so let's see. Is there more videos? Man, he has a lot of videos. Okay, so there's a Pulsar training there. There's a Pulsar training there. Pulsar is the one that's purple and blue, and then Three Sisters is the one with the 3 lines. So you watch these videos and you'll start to know how these apps work. If it's not Javed, I think Andreas teaches also, and then obviously my 2 friends over here, Chris and Haresh, they're on our team. So they also teach as well. So you can come over here, Andreas. Forex, Nitro Basics, all of his recordings are here. So like I said, this back office is amazing education. One thing I want you guys to all understand that like if you went to the university to learn how to do Forex trading, you're going to pay thousands and thousands of dollars a semester. And it's not even going to be the same quality education as what we have here. So, $149 to $179 a month for this value of education is unbelievable. This is like university level education for a fraction of the price.
Nicholas, if you don't mind, can you just show the the how to the way to go to use the Oracle exactly
from the back of the back office.
Yeah. Oh, back office. Okay. Back office, and then
how to get there?
Yeah, how to get there?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So Oracle
Yeah.
Oracle.io.
Oh, Oracle.io. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's a good question.
Because so far I haven't used even a single even a single time. That's why I haven't got any idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Oracle.io. Okay, thank you,
and
Nicholas.
then so wow.brules.com. So education is wow.brules.com.
Yeah,
Oracle
I
is
know that
oracle.io.
things, but Oracle, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then, oh, that's fine.
Okay. So like if you do the US 30 scanner, you come over here. It'll tell you which trades are active right now and which have already been archived. Like if you want to go look at a trade, you can click on here. It'll take you back to that point so you can kind of study what happened at that time of the day. Okay. But like I said, all of the indices will be in the indices premium stuff. So if you come over here, let's go to Academy. Let's go over here. Where's the indices categories? Okay, like indices basics, if you want to trade those, you can watch that. Indices premium, that'll only be available to Gold Prime members. Come over here and it'll tell you when the classes are, and then you can go look up the recordings as well. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, so all of her premium content is right there. So like I said, there's just tons of value back here, tons of classes and stuff. So just become a student, become a student again. And this industry is going to change your life. I've seen it happen. I've seen people that were not trading and they just learned. I mean, take myself, for example, 1 year ago, I only knew what Forex trading was by name. I didn't actually know how it worked. I just knew it was selling currencies, but I never took an interest in it until Seren got me into that program. And then over time, I just became more interested. And what got my interest is seeing people get results. At the end of the day, education and all is fine, but what gets people moving is seeing people that are similar to them getting results. And I know you guys are getting results. I've seen the results. So, you guys are doing great. So you just have to, just put a little more time on the charts, put a little more time in the education. If people want, they can copy and paste the rest of their life if that's what they want to do. That's not what I want to do. I actually want to become a good trader. I want to get funded. I want to be able to trade with other people's money and, make money on top of money. So that's my long-term goal.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want as well, Nicholas.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, guys, I got another call coming up here in 2 minutes, but good session. If you guys need any more help, just reach out and we can schedule another call, okay?
Yeah,
Thank you, Nicole.
All right,
Thank you so much,
no
Nicholas.
problem.
Thank
So
you.
tomorrow evening, I'm going to be busy at this time, but maybe, if you guys have any more questions on the weekend, so my Saturday, your Sunday morning, if you guys want to talk, we can talk, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much, Nicholas. You are
No
putting
problem.
so many values.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.